Sure if we're innocent.
You are either very brave or very foolish, setting foot back here.
Nefertari, isn't it? 1,000 blessings are long overdue.
Bastard! Naked eadet!
That was Rujek's wife. Did you expect anything less? This way, Bayek. And bring along your 1,000 blessings. You will need them.
I feel bad for her. But it had to be done.
You look well. Better than the last time I found you. Are you just better at killing now?
Rujek was only the beginning.
Yes, your hunt. The heron.
Where are you taking me?
To make amends with Anubis.
Amends? I do not know what you're talking about.
Of course. How could you? You left the moment you woke. You know all the natron for Egypt is collected here. We send it mostly to Memphis to cover the bodies of the dead.
Look at me. No.
Natron has other uses, though. I could use it to disinfect a wound. Or wash the stains of blood off my hands, for example. It looks better, Neb. I will have one of my aides bring something for the pain.
And my brother?
Recovering. He needs rest.
You do not need to remind me. Why are so many of your people ailing?
Because Anubis is displeased. Ever since you left, the torches by his shrines have lost their flame. We are no longer protected.
From what? The wrath of Anubis?
Whatever. It has become clear that Anubis demands your appeal and yours alone.
Any Sejeriet?
I'll ignite the torches and end this curse, or omen, or whatever it is.
You would do well to, if you ever hope to appease Anubis and gain my pardon. Sophia, give some frankincense to the men at the pool, would you? I don't need to tell you to be careful. There are 3 shrines. One to the south, one atop the natural well, and one inside the bent pyramid. You know your way to that one.
Samu!
One of the torches of Anubis should be here. This torch has fallen over. Where's the head? This fence is broken. Was there a struggle? Nefertari was not exaggerating. This one died trying to light the torch. Nefertari was not exaggerating. This one died trying to light the torch. There is blood here. Someone fell or was pushed. There's the torch head. It must have fallen from the ledge when the torch was tipped over. Charms. This should do it. All I need to do now is light it. Gatekeeper of the Duat, I honor your name. Whoa.
Hencheriet, hoe het Yahoo? A shrine. One of the torches must be here. There is blood on these linens. Someone hung these. Whoa. Gatekeeper of the Duat, I honor your name. That was no simple task. There are other forces at work here. Charms of Anubis. Someone has put these here, But why?
Whoa.
You pay for that?
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
Gatekeeper of the Duat, I honor your name. That is the last torch. I should return to Nefertari. More charms. What were they trying to achieve?
Whoa.
Hey, work together! Going to kill you!
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
Give up there!
What news do you bring?
The torches burn with a relentless flame.
Then I pray Anubis will grant us pardon.
There were charms left beside each one. Does that mean anything to you?
Beside the torches?
Most likely to ward off the Omen.
I will keep my eyes open. In the meantime, some rebels nearby need treatment. I normally make the trips, but I am needed here. Sufia has offered to go in my place, but only if you escort her.
It will be done.
Bayek, I hope this hunt of yours ends soon. Before you cannot return from what you have become.
Shemeni nesu. Tenate.
Man ye gantar. Dededu ani kayet. Secharu ande shafu.
Have you come to see me about the rebels? Later tonight, by the northern entrance. I'll be waiting for you there. Good to see you, Namrud.
Nefertari sent reinforcements, I see.
His name is Bayek, a dear friend of Nefertari's. I've asked him to come along and he graciously accepted.
I suppose we all do.
I hear you are in some trouble. I owe a favor to Nefertari.
If it's as you say, follow me and stay close. We've got quite a journey ahead. The path to the mine was clear, but that doesn't mean it will be on the way back. Be ready for anything.
You seem uneasy, Namrut. Why the hesitance?
I don't like straying from the plan. These lands are teeming with dangers. Bandits, soldiers, the wild. It's why we make the trips at night. Helps avoid trouble.
Where are you camped?
In an abandoned fort to the west. Our point of retreat.
Retreat from what?
An attack on a nearby encampment. There were more soldiers than we thought. Lost a lot of good men.
How many wounded?
Enough. That's why being close to the mine is so important. The healers work wonders. We are lucky Nefertari allows these deals. She has a pure heart, risks her neck. The mine belongs to the regime, after all. We should be out of harm's way once we cross that bridge. This is it. When we get inside, I will need your help to tend to the wounded while Sufia prepares the natron. I pray we have not lost more men.
I will set up. Bayek, follow Namrud. He will show you what to do.
These men, move them to the rear, by the kilns. This way, we will line them up. It will be easier for Sufia.
The band is much smaller than I
I
imagined.
am so cold.
Small, but united. We fight for one another. I am merely one of them, spared by the gods this time.
Careful! Their wounds are severe, but they'll live if Sufia is anything like Nefertari.
You and Nefertari are old friends.
Something like that. She saved my life after I killed Rudjek.
You are the one that killed Rudjek, huh? I cannot believe it. By the gods, the brazier! The fire will alert the regime!
Spread out!
They have found us!
Rebels! Move in! Leave none alive! Archers! Ready your arrows! Kill the wounded last! It is useless to fight! You are outmatched! Lay down your weapons, and we will make it quick!
I would rather stick my sword down your throat.
Those who oppose Ptolemy's reign, die!
Those who fight me die.
This one fights alongside these rebels! A fool's choice!
Alarm! Alarm!
I have him!
Sufia is the one responsible for this. She is by the brazier.
No! Stay away from me!
Talk! The omens! It was you! Why?
Rujek, I loved him! He promised me a better life! You took him from me!
Now I see. You're Rujek's mistress. Well, your fucking lover killed my son! I feel nothing for you!
You are meant to die! Ah!
What a shame. Such a pretty girl. There's no room for pretty in our war.
Death drives us to do things we regret.
She tricked us both.
Your men?
The pile of dead gets bigger. We will treat the survivors. No time to fetch another healer.
Τον γητιό ως πράξεις αλόγου ανθρώπου. Ηλικιώτης ανθρώπων.
Whoa.
Keep the curious safe. Rip you to shreds.
Ha, beam!
Enemy here!
Time to die, filet.
Bastard can fight!
Whoa. Whoa.
Is being rebuilt according to a grand master plan. The ugly Egyptian slums are being torn down, replaced by stately Greek temples. Culture for all. We are leading the Fayum, the very heart of Egypt, into a new and glorious age. This is our shared destiny. A stronger Fayum, a fairer Fayum, a Fayum full of culture and knowledge. The old gives way to the new, under the mighty hand of Serapis. Serapis, a god Greek and Egyptian alike, call their own. Together, we will create a new culture. Culture for all. We are leading the Fayum, the very heart of Egypt, into a new and glorious age. This is our shared destiny. A stronger Fayum, a fairer Fayum, a Fayum full of culture and knowledge. Under the watchful gaze of the Nomarch himself, all of Karanis is being rebuilt according to a grand master plan. The ugly Egyptian slums are being torn down, replaced by stately Greek temples. Culture for all. The old gives way.
Welcome. Can I help you?
Sì, πού μπορώ istης. Ακούει
Πάλι τάχτα. Πού δύναμη.
Goodbye.
Hey, ακούει με καλώς δυνάστε.
Under the watchful gaze of the Nomarch himself, all of Karanis is being rebuilt according... Under the watchful gaze of the Nomarch himself, all of Karanis is being rebuilt according to a grand master plan. The ugly Egyptian slums are being torn down, replaced by stately Greek temples. Culture for all. The old gives way to the new, under the mighty hand. Under the watchful gaze of the Nomarch himself, all of Karanis is being rebuilt according to a grand master plan. The ugly Egyptian slums are being torn down, replaced by stately Greek temples. Culture for all. The old gives way to the new, under the mighty hand of Serapis. Serapis, a god Greek and Egyptian alike, call their own. Together, we will create a new culture. Culture for all. We are leading the Fayum, the very heart of Egypt, into a new and glorious age. This is our shared destiny. A stronger Fayum, a fairer Fayum, a Fayum full of culture and knowledge. The old gives way to the new, under the mighty hand of Serapis. Serapis, a god Greek and Egyptian alike, hold their own. Together, we will create a new culture. Culture for... Under the watchful gaze of the Nomarch himself, all of Karanis is being rebuilt according to a grand master plan. The ugly Egyptian slums are being torn down.
And to trade then? What? A fair price, no? Farewell and good fortune.
Serve Egyptians! Prosperity for all? There is no grain!
Genuine
They have burned our farms and driven...
What?
Whoa. Ha! Burning corpses? Hey! Why are you burning the dead? Don't you fear the gods? Their souls will be forever cursed.
I'm sorry to do it, but I have no choice in this. The gods themselves have afflicted us with a pestilence. The dead must be burned to save the living.
What pestilence? Is there a plague?
Truly, I don't know. Elders have begun falling sick. Children have died clutching their bellies in agony as their parents watch on, lifeless in their beds.
This would be cruel, even for the angriest of gods.
No one cares about us. Any help would be appreciated. In the Fayum, the poor aren't worth spit.
My children, your hunger is known. Turn to Sobek for your nourishment.
signs
Another dead
of a
farmer
plague
whose
on the
family will
body.
now lose their land. They used to eat at the arms kitchen in the market, but soldiers began harassing
Bowls are
them.
filthy.
Greek merchants said they were
What
bad
have the
for
villagers
business.
been eating?
It's this
Must
way.
have the food stored somewhere. I should have a look around. This food is rancid. It smells like shit.
I need to return
It's
soon.
completely unfit for eating. This gruel is not fit for rats, let alone people. The strong spices are not for taste. They are disguising the rot. I need to talk with whoever made it.
Sobek has provided a way. Though the food is humble, it gives life. Eat.
Tell me about the food you eat. Where does it come from?
A merchant makes it for the poor here. It's not much, but at least it's something. We're thankful. You're welcome to try some.
By the gods, no. I do not know how you stomach it. I need to talk to the merchant. Where can I find him?
His house is to the south of the town market. I can take you.
Let's visit this merchant of yours. I will follow you.
May Sobek reward you for helping.
I've passed many prosperous farms. People here seem to be doing well. Why are there so many poor?
Ah, yes. Those are Greek farms. The Greeks pay lower taxes, so they prosper. Meanwhile, the Egyptian farmers are slowly forced from their lands.
What happens to the land when the farmers leave?
Once the owners die, by law the land is freed. If it's good land, the Greeks take it. If not, the desert takes it. Either way, Egyptians are left to starve. Many end up in the slums.
Move! Do it! Watch out! Coming through!
This is the home of the merchant who provides the food.
Even the cats here look better fed than the poor.
The owner is obviously of substance. Not all Egyptians seem to be equal.
Some are just more equal than others.
This is awful!
No wonder people are falling sick.
Who would do this?
It is time we met this poisonous merchant.
Give him a taste of his own cooking.
How may I help you? This is my home. Are you lost?
You can explain to me why you have been poisoning the poor. My guess is so you can take their land. It is easier if they are dead.
You're referring to the trouble in the slums? Whatever you've heard, I assure you, you misunderstand. I do what I can to help.
I have seen your kitchen merchant. I know what you are doing. And I will see that you are brought to justice.
Oh, I see. Well, that changes things. Now, you're trespassing, and I have the right to protect myself. Men! If you were reasonable, I wouldn't have to do this!
This merchant of death was murdering the poor for their land. His love of money was their real sickness. Fayum won't miss him. The dead can rest. There will be no more burning.